Hi, this is Angela Neumann, and I'm doing a social work practice video using motivational interviewing, scaling, and chaos matrix techniques. Hi, Erin. Thanks for coming in today.
Hi, thank you.
Would you like to tell me a little bit about what brings you in today?
Sure. Well, I've been meeting with a psychiatrist, and I told him the other day that I missed my medication a couple days, so he wanted me to talk to someone more about that.
Okay, great. Can you tell, I see in your chart that you started recently taking Zyprexa 15 milligrams. Can you tell me about how taking your medication is going?
Yes, it's going okay. The medication is fine. I forgot a couple times.
Okay. So can you describe your medicine routine during the past 2 weeks? Would you say that your adherence to the medication has increased, decreased, or remained the same?
Well, I guess I haven't been as good about taking it as I was in the beginning.
Okay. So just to clarify, your adherence has decreased and you forgot to take the medication a couple of times, so like twice?
Like twice last week and once the week before.
Okay. So could you tell me what was happening when you missed taking the medication?
Well, like the one day, I had to get out of the house and I had to catch the bus, and so I was running around, and then I realized that I didn't take my medication.
Okay. So it sounds like you got kind of caught up in the day, what you had to do, and it just sort of slipped your mind.
Yes.
Okay. So to help me to better understand how you feel about taking the Zyprexa 15 milligrams, I'd like to ask you a couple of questions. Is that okay with you?
Sure.
Okay. So, what are some of the challenges that you are having with taking the medication, if any, aside from forgetfulness? Were you experiencing any side effects at all?
Just a little bit sleepy.
Okay.
And yeah, I just forgot.
Okay. All right. And so from here, I wanted to do a couple of exercises with you. Would you be open to that?
Sure.
Okay. So the first one is on a scale from 0 to 10, 0 being not interested at all and 10 being extremely interested. How interested are you to take the Zyprexa 15 milligrams more regularly?
I guess like a 6.
Okay, great. And so you said your motivation was a 6. Tell me why you chose a 6 instead of a 0 or a 1.
Well, I haven't noticed anything bad happening on those days when I forgot, but I'm more motivated than I was before because, the doctor prescribed it, and, he thinks I should be taking it, and I agreed to take it, so.
Okay, great. So what do you think it would take to get your motivation level to say from a 6 to a 9 or a 10?
Well, right now everything's going good, but if things weren't going well, I think I might be a little more motivated.
Okay. So if there was a negative experience, you feel that it would increase your motivation?
Probably.
No. So then the next exercise is a payoff matrix, and I'm going to hand you this card, and it shows this table on it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So I'll go over what we're looking at here. So you see 4 squares, and at the top there's no medication versus medication adherence, and we're going to examine what the benefits and costs are to either behavior. And this is kind of a neat exercise because you're able to put it in writing in your own words and look at it all there in front of you, and hopefully when we're done you have a clearer picture. So I would like to begin by first asking, what are the benefits for you of not taking the medication?
Well, I think, I think I might have a little more energy if I wasn't taking it, and also it's easier not to have to remember another thing every morning.
Okay. And then what are the costs of not taking the medication?
Well, right now nothing bad has happened, but on those couple of days that I missed, but before, when I wasn't on medication at all, was when I had some crisis stuff, and I really don't want that to happen again.
That must have been very challenging at that time, which
yeah, it was fun.
And so what are the costs to the medication adherence?
It's just another thing to remember every morning.
Okay. And then finally, what are the benefits to medication adherence?
Well, hopefully preventing, things from getting really bad again.
Absolutely. So what do you think when you're looking at these grids in front of you, when you're looking at the pros and cons here?
Well, it feels like, when I look at it, it doesn't really cost me anything to take the medication, and, it could be helping, so I should probably take it.
Great. So it sounds like there might actually be a payoff for you with the medication adherence.
Maybe.
Okay. So then we're going to go back to the scaling, and on a scale of 0 to 10, 0 being not confident at all and 10 being extremely interested, how confident or sure are you to take the Zyprexa 15 milligrams more regularly?
I guess I'll get a 9.
That's excellent. So 9 is pretty high, but I'm going to still pose the question, what would it take to move you from a 9 to a 10?
Well, I think I can do it. I know I can do it, but maybe something to help me, like, I've heard people will set, like, alarms on their phone, and maybe that would make it a 10 if I tried that.
Okay. So that was something that I was going to ask you about, if you had considered what some of the solutions or techniques could be in managing the forgetfulness of the medication adherence. And setting an alarm on a phone or a clock is one way, and another way that works for some of the patients at the clinic here is to use a pillbox, and the psychiatric nurse can meet with you to go over that if that's something you would be interested in.
Sure, that sounds okay.
Okay, great. So it sounds like today, after reviewing your case, you're feeling that you're currently at a confidence level of 9 to take your Zyprexa 15 milligrams more regularly, and that we can set up a referral with a nurse. And I'm interested in knowing also if you do set the alarm on your phone, and hearing about how these techniques may work for you. Would you be interested in coming back to meet with me again next week?
Sure.
Okay, great. Does the same time work?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to have you go out to the receptionist's office, and we're going to schedule a referral for you to meet with the nurse.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so that was a brief intervention using motivational interviewing and scaling techniques and the chaos matrix, which helps the clients to explore their barriers and their personal strengths. Thank you.